Global markets are ending the week with a striking contrast. Stock indexes remain near record highs after softer inflation data reduced fears of additional U.S. interest rate hikes. Yet consumer spending and confidence are showing signs of weakening. Investors are betting that inflation will cool without causing a recession, but that optimism is increasingly being tested by slower economic activity. The Middle East remains the world's biggest geopolitical risk. The United States continues to shift military assets into the region following months of conflict with Iran, while reports suggest substantial losses of military drones and growing strain on deployed forces. Any escalation affecting energy routes, especially around the Strait of Hormuz, could quickly impact oil prices, inflation, and global growth. In Gaza and the West Bank, humanitarian and political tensions continue to deepen. Human rights groups have raised concerns over the handling of war-related debris in Gaza, while ongoing settler violence in parts of the West Bank has drawn criticism from international observers and even some U.S. officials. The conflict is increasingly being fought not only militarily but also through diplomatic pressure and global public opinion. One of the most controversial stories emerging today involves reports that attacks on fishing vessels near Ecuador's Galapagos Islands may have been linked to a covert CIA operation. If further evidence supports these claims, the issue could trigger political scrutiny, diplomatic fallout in Latin America, and renewed debate about intelligence oversight and accountability. Meanwhile, the AI boom continues to dominate financial markets. Technology stocks remain a major driver of growth, and investors are still pouring money into artificial intelligence infrastructure and companies. However, analysts are increasingly questioning whether current levels of spending and valuation can be justified by future profits, making AI both the market's biggest opportunity and one of its largest potential risks. Away from the headlines, military competition in the Indo-Pacific continues to intensify. The United States, China, Russia, and regional allies are expanding naval operations and exercises across the Western Pacific. While global attention is focused on the Middle East, many strategists believe the long-term balance of power in the coming decade will be determined more by developments in Asia than by events elsewhere.